Hello. Thanks for staying subscribed to this completely, pretty much inactive YouTube channel. Appreciate it. So, yeah, it's not a secret. I haven't been around on this channel in a while. In 2017, I made 6 videos on this channel, most of them at the beginning of the year. I've said it a bunch of times on this channel, but that's largely in part because of my job and because at work, I made like 170 videos this year. So I make YouTube videos, just not here. That should honestly be my YouTube channel banner. It should say MatthewGaydos, he makes YouTube videos, just not here. And if someone makes that, I will make it my YouTube channel banner because I honestly don't even know what my YouTube channel banner is right now. But I do like to make these YouTube videos here talking to you guys, and I like talking to you guys on Twitter and Instagram and all the other social medias that I actually use. And so because of that, I decided to ask you guys for questions on Twitter, and I got a bunch of really good ones. So I'm gonna go through those now and A some cues. First up from Desiree, we have, what has changed the most in your life over the last, say, 5 years? And I would say number one biggest thing to change is that I'm currently shooting this on a 4K camera with Kino Flow lights using a wireless microphone because I work at Complexly. And that's the biggest thing that's changed in my life, is that I work at Complexly making sexplanations and animal wonders and the financial diet and some new stuff coming down the pipeline for a living. I make YouTube videos for a living. No way 5 years ago would I have ever believed that was even gonna be a thing. Next question comes from Katie, says, how are you? Happy, sad, content? I would say very happy. Thank you for asking. Next is from RoboAlla, says, what's your favorite way to eat a potato? I would say in barbecue chip form. Kim says, what's your favorite kind of M&Ms? And I would say peanut M&Ms. And I'm not gonna fight you on that because I like all M&Ms. I'll eat even the candy corn ones. They're not great, but I'll eat them. Next, Christina wants to know, what TV shows have you watched this year? Some of your favorites. I would say the number one show that I got into this year that I hadn't watched before was Blackish, and it's really good. Blackish is great. Watch Blackish. Colin says, will the Matt and Maddie podcast come back? For those of you that don't really know, last year around this time, I was wrapping up a project called Matt and Maddie, which was a YouTube series that I did with my friend Maddie Kerr, and we did that together, but we also did a podcast called Matt and Maddie, and that ended last March. Is there going to be more? As of right now, I'm gonna say no. Will there ever be a creative thing that me and Maddie do again in the future? Maybe. We still talk and we still hang out and we still talk about doing creative things, but it just is not in the cards right now because both of us are very, very busy people. But if you're subscribed to the Matt and Maddie YouTube channel or the Matt and Maddie podcast, I wouldn't be surprised if like within the next 6 months something just suddenly shows up in your feed. Michael says, are you still part of that accountability group and are you working on any new music? Yes, I am still part of the accountability group. That is partially why I'm making this video, is because I told them I would, and if I don't do it, I owe money. So hopefully this got up before we had our meeting. And as far as are you working on any new music goes, I'm gonna lump that into another question that I got from Noah, who said, will we ever see Haha or I Don't Wanna Know on an EP or a full length? And those are 2 songs that I've put up here on my YouTube channel before. And I'm gonna connect those 2 questions to say probably to both. I've been trying really hard to make a new album, a full-length album, and that has not been going well. If you followed me for a while, you've been seeing that on Twitter and here on YouTube, that for like 2-3 years I've been trying to write new music. And I just recently decided that I think the key to getting music going again is to get the current songs that I have partially written or fully written out of my system. And so my plan as of right now, this could change next week, is to get together 4 or 5 of the songs that are currently pretty much written and make an EP out of those. And I want to do that to kind of get past those because a lot of them have been in my head for 3 years and just aren't going anywhere. It'll probably just be like a simple acoustic EP, but I want to get those songs out there in better quality than they currently are. So that is actually, going back to the question, the accountability group, that is going to be my goal for the next few months, to start picking out those songs and recording them and figuring out album art and how I'm gonna release it and all that jazz. And then after that's done, I don't really know what my musical future is beyond that EP. I would like to think there's some more. Maybe there's a band, maybe there's releasing music under a different name. We'll see. And the last question comes from my friend Pat, who who says, which moments of your YouTube career left you feeling the most rewarded? And do you feel like you've done everything you've wanted to do? Also, you're great, heart. Well, Pat, you are great as well. Pat is the voice of Blocko on Life Noggin. If you guys don't know Life Noggin, I don't know how you don't know Life Noggin, but if you don't, go check out Life Noggin. But as far as moments of my YouTube career that left me feeling the most rewarded, it's hard to think of because I don't think any of them are in front of the camera, which I guess is pretty telling of where I ended up career-wise. But some of the videos I look back on and watch that I've created just in the past few years working here, or honestly, some of my favorite things I've ever done are the videos that I made with Craig on the Wheezy Waiter channel. There was a teleporting tripod one, and there's one with like flying spider monkeys or something. And both of those videos were really fun to make, and they came along at a time when I hadn't even really considered working behind the camera for YouTube stuff. And they really pushed me into believing that that was probably where I wanted to be and not hosting or vlogging or talking about myself too much. It's more I like to help other people bring their creative ideas to the surface and release those. And that brings me to the other part of your question where you say, do you feel like you've done everything you've wanted to do? And I would say no, because I feel like there should be that thing for everyone that you're looking forward to, and you may not even know what it is. I don't know what that is. I don't know if there's a point that I could hit where I'd be like, there it is, I've done it. All I've wanted to do. I don't know if that's making my own show. I don't know if that's making a movie. I don't know if that's releasing a full-length album. I don't know if that's touring with a band. All of those things are things that I've thought I wanted at some point in my life, and then I don't, or things change, or times change, or life finds a way. That's what I was gonna say. No, I'm not just gonna wrap up this vlog with a stolen line from Jurassic Park, or am I? I don't know, sure. Life finds a way, but it finds a way of telling you that you should be doing more and trying for more. And as much as I love my job and what I do on a regular basis, I don't want to look at it as enough. I want to keep pushing the shows that I work on to be better. I want to keep developing new shows. I want to keep doing my own creative projects and finding that balance there that makes me happy. And yeah, that's it for the Q&A, guys. Thanks for submitting your questions and thanks for watching these videos still. I would like to say I'll upload again soon, but we all know I'm not very good with that promise. But if there's any more questions you guys have, or if there's anything specific you guys would like me to talk more about in future videos, leave that down in the comments below. Any links to the social media that I actually use will be in the flap. And yeah, see you guys next time.